good morning, and welcome to Sadie Vintage Lady. And I am up here today. I want to show you some of my dog figurines that I will be posting as of today. And on that note, I'm going to start off with this little poodle. This is a vintage left-hand figure. It is about 1.7 in ounces and about between 2 and 3 inches tall and between 1 and 2 inches wide. As you can see, has on a little blue hat. Look like it has some blue around the eyes, and it definitely have that vintage look, and left-hand is vintage. I don't know any new left-hand. I'm not an expert, but this is a vintage piece made in the left-hand by left-hand, I'm sorry. Now these two figurines, those are not named. They don't have a signature on it, but they do look like Lalador. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and like I say, I'm not an expert, but I did a couple of researches, and they have the look of Lalador, Ladro, but I'm not quite sure if that's what they are. They just have that ceramic look and the coloring. And so it's two of these. I acquired these for $1.98 each, and I will have those also on my eBay page. I probably will be posting them for about $20. I've seen a couple of them that look similar, and they're being sold for between $15 to $10 for one. And also I wanted to also say that the poodle that I showed earlier, I probably will be listing that left-hand for $15. So, and these two look like they're 8.8 ounces. And so I will be posting them very soon. This is a Linda Peak. And I acquired this, I think I got this from Goodwill. Beautiful dog is also signed. I like how she does her figurines. They have so much depth to them. You know, they're almost abstract a little bit. So I will also be putting him up there, and he should be maybe about $25 or so. Now this little brass poodle is not signed. Very beautiful, very heavy. He's 1.3 pounds. No, he's 3 pounds. Yeah, he's 3 pounds. I think that's what that is. Yep, he's 3 pounds. And very heavy. I Googled him, so I don't know if he's handmade and just wasn't signed, or if he was made, but he's a heavy piece. He's very beautiful. He has that vintage look to him, so I'm assuming that he is vintage, and I will be putting him on there. He's not signed, so he may be about $10 or so, maybe a little less. Now I'm in love with this little Scotty dog. Look at his eyes. I'm just in love with him now. This Scotty dog is actually not just a dog, it's a mug. Now, me personally, he's a smaller mug. And so I think I would put trinkets in him, or money, you know, I would do something other than drink out of him. But when I did look him up, the name of him is a mug. It's a Scotty dog mug. So I will be listing him. Oh, I love him. I love his eyes. I will be listing him also. He may be about $12 because I've seen a couple of them, and they're ranged between $12 and $25. So I may be listing him for lower. He doesn't have damage on him, but I can tell you that when I ran my fingers around the rim right here, where you can see some of the paint has lift it off, it's a little rough. So I don't know if someone want to actually drink out of it. But like I say, this will make a good trinket box as well. Now this little Scotty dog is not a mug. He's a figurine. He got a nice little bow tie that can be removed. And I don't think he's vintage. He's a ceramic. I acquired him. I think I acquired him at a estate sale. But he's a very nice dog. As you can see, if you give me a moment, I'll give you the measurements. So he's about 7.5 long and 3.5 length. Width, height. Sorry, height. And so I really like him. You know, to me, he's very elegant. You know, you can put him on a shelf, or you can even make him a bookend. He's very nice. Not signed, so more than likely I probably will be making him for about $15. And this little cutie right here is actually a bank. Isn't he gorgeous? He is just as gorgeous as he want to be. He's made from Young Incorporated. I think he could be vintage. He's a bank. He also have a stopper, and you can see the Young. It looks like a newer sticker, but I'm still thinking that it may be made maybe in the 80s, you know. I haven't seen any bank like this, and he has an old feel to him, even though he looks really, he doesn't look new, he looks in good condition. But I think he's vintage, but I will be placing him up there for about $10. It's not signed, he's made by incorporation, but I like him. He's different. Now this little doggy right here, this is a Blue Sky Clayworks Dalmatian teapot. And look at his eyes. I don't know, I'm just loving the eyes today. What did he say? He says Ricky. And he's a teapot. And then you pour it through his mouth. This little mouth right here. And I think he will probably be listed more than likely for about $25. I just think that he's a statement piece. You know, he's well done. He has no damage, no chips, and looking fairly new condition. Now this little dog right here, I wasn't going to show him because I actually going to put him with my other animated series. But because he's a dog, I'm going to show him up here as well. He's a Dalmatian. When I picked him up, I assumed that he was probably one of the 101 Dalmatian, but he's not. He is called Benson the Barking Dog. And so let me show you what he can do. Okay, he's motion censored. Okay, so I think I just cut him off. Hold on. Okay, so he was working for me earlier, but now it's like I gotta move him around. I think this is the sensor right here. I think he gotta feel air or something. But I thought about keeping him because I have 2 cats, and I have one little cat, and she likes to jump up on things she's not supposed to be on. She's still the size of a kitten, and she's 7 years old, and her little limbs and everything are being crowded because she's so small, and she likes to get in places she don't need to be. So I'm tempted to keep him for that. I think the batteries are dead because because I was doing this for the longest time because I thought it was so funny, and now he doesn't want to bark like that unless I touch his little sensor or get close to it. But I think I'm gonna put him up there as well. He's probably gonna be about $15, but I don't know if I'm gonna put him up there right away because I am doing a series on my animated. I have a wolf, I have a dog, and I also have a I think he's a chef, Italian chef that animated. So I will be showing them very soon. thank you for watching, and all of these will be posted today.